Yo pensé que Rosa le estaba durmiendo.
Sí.
Las luces encendidas del cuarto. ¿Qué cosa es esto ahora? Uno durmiendo de arriba, todo incómodo. No, pero mira. Pero dice, ¿cómo va a dejar las luces así? Mamá, se le he hecho una pila de veces que no es las luces así. Oye, producción, apagar las luces, ¿qué cosa es eso? No, mano, hay que una... Yo duermo arriba, papi, no hay quien duerme. Hay que poner una cosa para los ojos.
Falta de respeto eres tú ahí, cabrón, que llegaste antier y ya estás hablando como si fueras jefe, hijo de puta.
Dale, Keri, sí, dale, Keri. Cuando tú haces el amor, tú lo dejas a medio y terminas el palo. El sitio debe ser lo que empieza se termina, ¿viste, Kush? No, ritmo con bestialidad. Ritmo con bestialidad. ¿Bebé ya?
Gracias. No caliente las papas mucho. Las papas no mucho, pero está bien. Hola. Yeah. Thank you. Mucha papaya. Vamos, más. Ya habla así, hermano.
Bulls trail by 17. This season, Clark is so young, every team's still finding their footing. What are you focusing on at this point?
I think it's always fun to see how the rookies are progressing. Evaluating prospects is really an impossible job, so watching these first-year guys in action, I think can tell you a lot, even if it's early in the season.
And here are the Bulls now, following the three-point attempt by Josh Richardson. Portis against Johnson to the inside. Here's Gibson, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Impressive agility in these pick and roll sets. It's hard to get out of that screen really quickly. Gibson has a nice feel for where to roll to.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his
By
guys
doing it.
and talk about strategy.
Aquí no lo... Como que no le hago mucho caso. Allá afuera sabré que no puedo jugar aquí por esos comentarios. Por esos comentarios no jugo. Eso es cómo funciona estos reality. Estos reality hasta la producción pone en comentarios. ¿Entiendes? Para calentar la vaina. Mira, aparte de que tú me estás llevando un juego a algo serio que será como para que el mundo vea que uno como hombre está atacando a una mujer que tiene problemas. Como tú no permiso, mira como tú lo estás viendo y lo veo como lo veo a ver. Javi, ¿entiendes? Fíjate la explicación. Lo que tú hablas tiene que ir de acuerdo con tus hechos. Entonces, si ya tú quieres ensuciar a una persona, ya demuestra las cosas con hechos y ya. ¿A qué te...
And the Heat making a change here. Whiteside's checked in. Then for the Bulls, Felicio's checked in for Portis. Doug McDermott comes in for Taj Gibson. And it's Rondo in for Derrick Rose. Bulls on D. Down by 15. And it's Whiteside off the drive. And the jam by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Bulls. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys are defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Just 2 to shoot. Bosh can't hit. Bulls trail by 15. The drive by Rondo. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, how about the speed of Rondo there? Just terrific at getting in the lane and finishing at the rim.
Here's Waiters. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Waiters got 9.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Now here's Rondo. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. Zipser, the pass to McDermott. Count it.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Miami leading by 13. To the paint, Richardson finds Bosh. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Just going to work on the interior. Bosch is all about taking these high percentage shots.
Here's Zipser. He's guarded by Johnson. Carter Williams against Richardson. Pass to Whiteside. Now here's Waiters. Bosch, a screen on run. And the dunk by Bosch.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
And so it's Miami out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And we'll be right back after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to the center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Charles, please. They're measuring up the shot.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight.
They're efficient. They play to their strength. That puts guys in a position to succeed.
Yeah, they take shots they feel confident about.
And now here's something that's always interesting. Let's see what the fans are up to on social media. All right, fellas, we've got a question from Crossover Zeddy. Shaq is the Diesel. Kenny is the Jet. Why doesn't Ernie have a nickname?
Ernie does have a nickname.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Pass to Bosch. Butler with the steal. And stolen by Richardson. Waiters with the ball. Working on Rose. Good.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And the basket by Rose.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Portis can't get it to go.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Oh, get up, young fella. That's the kind of play that'll energize your team.
Rose, no good. The Heat leading by 17. Richardson the pass to Waiters. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Richardson. Back to Waiters. Over Rose. Waiters no luck.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Here's Butler. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, you know, that's just simply outstanding focus. Butler is used to getting hit on the way up, expects to be bumped and jostled around, and still muscles his shots in.
Now, despite losing in the finals, the Warriors are coming off a 73-win season, GA. And I guess my question is Golden State the NBA's next dynasty?
Oh, absolutely. You look at their all-star core. With that kind of talent, I'd say they're the title favorites for the next few years. The 7-footer, Whiteside, using that size and snatching up the offensive board and finding his own opportunity.
Here's Rose. Butler feeling out of it. No one near him. Kenny hits the jump shot.
That's what you call just really good awareness from Butler. Finding a way to score even when the clock is working against him.
And the jam by Whiteside.
Boy, he gives this team exactly whatever scoring it needs, and that's one of the things you really like about it.
And so the timeout by Fred Hoiberg here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Chicago ends up going with the new group. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Dion Waiters. Bulls trail by 17. They set the pick. The drive by Rondo. Lays it up and banks it in.
Weaving his way inside, Rondo creating his own lane to the bucket.
For Miami, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to...
What's up?
Be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call
Good. How about yourself? How you doing, man?
Pass to Mirotic.
Good. Good. That's good.
Wade against Richardson. Wade on the attack. Yep, it counts. Wade's got 7 points.
In the ball handling way.
Good.
Outstanding work, getting crafty with it and converting because of that creativity.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
You know, he could see his squad was losing momentum, losing steam. Smart timeout to let them catch their breath and reset.
With the break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounders. In the third spot, Hassan Whiteside.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Richardson. And Waiters kicks to Bosch. Back to Waiters. Wide open. Good. It's Bosch picking up the assist. Waiters got 4 this quarter.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
Richardson against Wade. Mirotic sets the screen for Wade. Back to Mirotic. Stolen by Bosch. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. Here's Waiters. Pass to Whiteside. And it's in there. Whiteside's got 24. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And they've also shown great effort defensively tonight. They closed out on shooters and really got their hands up on multiple shots.
Down low. Knocked away. And out of bounds it is. Last touch by Mirotic. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz. Then on Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in San Antonio and going up against the Spurs.
And for that game against the Hawks, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Zipser covered by Johnson. Here's Mirotic, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Mirotic has got his first basket.
You know, we got to remember, Mirotic is more than just a three-point shooter. He's very assertive, looking to score inside, too.
Wade getting it done in transition.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Raiders against Rondo. Miami again turning it over.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Hassan Whiteside. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 14 points a game last year, 12 rebounds and over 3.5 blocks. And he's such a big presence for them on the inside.
Yeah, whether it's sending shots back airmail or cleaning the glass, he's the total package.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Here's Rondo. Mirotic finds Rondo. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Chris Bosh is checked in for the Heat. Mirotic sets the screen for Wade. And Whiteside sends it back.
Boy, that was a demoralizing rejection right there. This is what happens when you challenge him at the basket.
44 seconds left to play here in the third. Tipped away.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
His offensive efforts have been tremendous so far.
And it's Rondo penetrating outside from Mirotic. It's hauled in by the Heat. Ellis surveying the D. Pass to Whiteside. In the corner, it's Ellington. Here is Mason, covered by Mirotic. Here's Whiteside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's been all about Hassan Whiteside. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so the timeout by Fred Hoiberg here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. A latest, David.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Fred Hoiberg was talking with his team during the break. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. Bulls trail by 13. Here's Rose. Outside for Carter Williams. Carries it down low. Carter Williams has got his first bucket in this one.
You really have to admire how well Carter Williams does in these situations. I mean, just so smart at making the right call.
Back to Ellis. Pass to Ellington. Driving in. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Showing the strength inside to take the hit and finish.
Here's Rose. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And Rose throws it down home.
Tell you what, Rose can get flashy with the best of them.
And Zoelis will bring it up for the Heat. A 12-point game. It's stolen by Rose. Moving it up.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul. James Johnson's checked in for Mason.
Number 16,
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Haslam can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 10. Here's Rose. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Rose has got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is how lethal Rose can be on offense, and it's because of that high motor he possesses.
Here's Bosch, and he uses the glass on the lane. And the Heat lead by 10.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Ellis with it. Pass to Ellington. Here's Bosch. Felicio with the rebound. Bulls trail by 8. Stolen by Bosch. Ellis against Rose. Here's Haslam, and the jam by Udonis Haslam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
A different look for Miami. Whiteside's checked in for Haslam. Josh Richardson comes in for Wayne Ellington. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Ellis. Chicago also making some changes. Bobby Portis is checked in for Felicio. Mirotic comes in for Doug McDermott. And it's Paul Zipser in for Michael Carter Williams.
You know, once he starts going down here, Rose is impossible to stop. He doesn't settle for simple layups. He's throwing that thing down.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Richardson outside. Pass to Bosch. Back to Richardson. And here is Waiters. Shot clock at 3.
Love the intensity on defense there. Rose enjoys getting after it and making a difference at that end of the floor.
Yes, that goes in. And now just a 4-point Heat lead.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And hot.
That is breathtaking.
gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
And he drives.
Big time throwdown with flavor.
That is just nasty.
The athleticism on that finish.
Richardson outside. Pass to Whiteside. Shoots over Portis. And Whiteside with the basket on the assist by Richardson. Richardson's got his 7th assist in the game. Mirotic, it's hauled in by Richardson.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Rose against Raiders. And he does not hit. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Chicago Bulls. A 2-point game. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. The Heat have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th, 4 of 9. Bosch in the post, covered by Mirotic. The shot is good!
The team needed a hoop, and Bosch got it for him. No hesitation at all.
Oh, softly lays it in.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now Butler. Mirotic sets the screen for Butler. Outside Portis. Butler against Richardson. In the paint. Butler.
And Butler not afraid of having the ball in his hands in these big moments. He's the guy that you can count on to get it done in the clutch.
Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And here is Waiters. It's stolen by Rose.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Raiders against Rose. And that one drops.
Right there, we saw Bosch opened up space for the shooter. Well done.
Butler is screwed on one side. Here's Butler. 59 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Oh, what a play inside.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within 2 here.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Portis. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. And it's Miami's ball. Johnson with it. Picked up by Portis. Nice use of the glass and the finish.
And it's frightening when Bosch starts to heat up like this.
The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And they're in position to take the lead.
And how big would a bucket be at this stage of the game?
Right now, it's really tough to stop Rose.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Rose against Waiters. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
When they foul intentionally, they're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they got to try to manage.
And an intentional foul right there. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. So he comes up empty at the line. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. What do you think we're going to see here?
You know, they actually could go for the 3 and the win here, but I think they probably play it conservatively and try to send this game into overtime.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had.
Good? You okay, man?
The pressure was at its highest.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark.
Catch a wave on us. Make a friend, just enjoy the moment. Luke Skywalking on his haters. Every day like a bird. Good things come to those that wait up. Wait to jump in too long. Don't sleep, you gotta stay up. Sleep, you gotta stay up. I was losing, but I'm better now. All games I've been wrapping up. With the moon like a matador. Right now, in Canada. Oh, catch a wave on us. Make a friend, just enjoy the moment. Luke Skywalking on these haters. Every day like a bird. Good things come, those that wait up. But don't wait to been too long. Don't sleep, gotta stay up. Don't sleep, you gotta stay up. Ooh. Got the babes looking at me like it's dinner time. I know she vegan, but yeah, and I smile like a saint with a sinner's mind. Baby, let it blow your mind. Conversation flowing left off, we in the clouds now. Laughing in the moments. First you put the work in till it works out. Then work it out till it's turned out. Yeah.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Washington Wizards going up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. The NBA season has only just begun. Clark, how badly do these teams want to get things off to a great start?
Kevin, nothing feels better than getting off to a really good start. Able to establish yourselves early, that's the desire of every team. To let folks know we're going to be here and we're good for the long run. Beal's got such a fluid shooting motion. It really helps him on those catch-and-shoot opportunities. Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
And it's Wall with the ball for Washington. All sorts of time. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Now here's Rose. To the middle. There's Portis. Shoots from 14. Rebound, Washington. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Gortat misses.
Defense doing just enough right there. Sometimes that's all you need.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul. Here's Rose. Pass to Mirotic. Rose scanning the floor and finished off by Mirotic.
Well, he's experienced at running screen and rolls, isn't he, guys? I mean, Rose is a pro at picking the defense apart in pick and roll situations.
Now here's Wall. He's coming off a 13-point game against Cleveland.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
Mirotic, a screen on Wall. And finished off by Mirotic.
Yeah, Mirotic's going to take advantage of that kind of positioning every time he gets it. You can't give it to him.
Wizards have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Rose with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Good on the bucket.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Here's Washington, trailing by 5. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. It's Beal on the wing. Stolen by Rose.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Wall passes to Beal. Morris with the screen for Beal. Outside Porter. Mirotic against Morris. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Gortat. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Portis. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
A flash of that athleticism yet again. It's clear Rose enjoys getting up and punching it down.
And it's Wall with the ball for the Washington Wizards. 7-point differential. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year. But overall, 2 teams that were very similar in the standing.
Yeah, they were able to make the plays to come out on top, but it really could have gone either way. And you could say the same for tonight's game.
Misses in close.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Wizards trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Butler. And the layup's good off the glass. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
And Scott Brooks wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Changes for Chicago. Felicia's checked in for Bobby Portis. Gibson comes in for Mirotic. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Rose. Ball against Rondo. Pass to Beal to stop the drought. The rebound by Gibson. Bulls leading by 9. There's the pick. Here's Butler. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Right side, Wall. Left side, Beal. Pass to Gortat. Shot clock at 6. Beal drives in. Great D that time from Gibson.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And the basket is good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Wall. Beal with a screen on Rondo. Here's Wall. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Wall's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, sometimes you see the edge to Wall's game come out in these situations. Tight defense inside, contact, and he just is determined not to be denied.
And that one, good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Wall. Outside for Beal. Launches a 3. A shot off that time.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Dwayne Wade, he's checked in for the Bulls. Chicago shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Burke dishes to Smith. It's stolen by Wade. And here we go. It's Butler. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Kelly Oubre.
Continuing to work on refining his craft. Butler puts in a great amount of time, maybe more than most.
And the Wizards making a change here. Ball's checked in. Wizards trail by 17. Pass to Smith to the right side. Mahinmi with the screen for Burke. And it's Mahinmi finishing it off.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Washington again turning it over.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Bulls leading by 15. 36 seconds left to play in the first. Wade kicks to Rondo. They set the pick. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Rondo. Burke covering. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Mahinmi kicks the wall. Pass to Oubre. Over Butler. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Chicago Bulls feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Bulls guys have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
There's the drive and the rejection by Mahinmi.
You aren't scoring on him at the rim. Forget about that. No way, Jose.
Zay.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Chicago making some changes. Michael Carter-Williams comes in for Jimmy Butler, and Derrick Rose is subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Here's Rose, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. We know last season, Clark, that Steph Curry was the first unanimous MVP in league history. I mean, that's saying something, but it was LeBron James winning the NBA title.
Well, you know, this rivalry is going to continue to be one we talk about, at least for the next few years. And Steph's Warriors winning the title in 2015. LeBron bringing the title back to Cleveland last season. I think these two stand head and shoulders above everyone else right now. Well, decision-making is something Rose is really good at. Excellent at reading the defense and then exploiting the pick and roll.
Wizards trail by 19. It's stolen by Wade. Outside for Carter-Williams. All with it. Wade picks him up. Ball against Wade, and the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, he just couldn't get out of his own way there. I like the aggressiveness, but that's his second foul.
Here's Burke. It's rebounded by Carter-Williams.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Smith, the pass to Mahinmi. Outside, Wall. Mahinmi with the screen for Wall. Mahinmi's shot is good. Mahinmi's got his second bucket of the night.
Wall doing a nice job orchestrating there, putting the defense in a no-win situation.
Here's Rose. Felicio, and there's the foul. Goes on Taj Gibson. That is his first foul of the game. And Scott Brooks wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Entirely new group. Portis, he's checked in for Felicio. Iritic comes in for Taj Gibson. Butler, he's checked in for Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Paul Zipser in for Wade. Bradley Beal's checked in for the Wizards. And Wall kicks to Beal. Smith on the wing. Back to Beal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside, here's Mahinmi.
You know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
And it's Rose penetrating. That shot is off. Nice D from Wall. Oubre up top. He's covered by Rose. Beal, the pass to Mahinmi. Rebound by the Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Another bucket. What a game this guy's having here. I'd keep getting him the ball.
Wizards trail by 19. Outside for Beal. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 3 assists in the game. Bulls have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Rose. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
And this is how lethal Rose can be on offense, and it's because of that high motor he possesses.
Outside, Beal. Oubre on the wing. The Wizards working the ball around now. Mahinmi with the screen for Beal. Right block shot, and he can't bank that one in. And it's Rose with the ball for the Bulls. It's an 18-point lead. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That's the first of 6 played on the road. The Wizards have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Mahinmi, a screen on Rose. Down low. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
The shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Gortat's checked in for Smith. Markieff Morris comes in for Oubre, and Porter subbed in for John Wall. It's Beal on the wing, covered by Mirotic. And here's Mahinmi. 8 points for him. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist from Mahinmi.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat. And they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
And so the timeout by Fred Hoiberg here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. For the Bulls, Dwayne Wade is checked in for Jimmy Butler. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Derrick Rose. Trey Burke's checked in for the Wizards. Portis a screen on Beal. Wade with it, now guarded by Gortat. Zipser kicks to Rondo. Mirotic sets the screen for Rondo. And there's the whistle, illegal screen.
Let's take a look now at some numbers for Beal. Some last season stats for him. Last year averaged 17 points a game. 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, the scoring turns the tide.
Gortat with the screen for Beal. For 3, it's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
He was just a touch more efficient tonight. I think the score would look a lot different.
And finished off by Mirotic.
Pounding it home is always a good feeling.
Wizards trail by 16. 1:51 left here in the second.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Mirotic against Morris. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
It's stolen by Wade. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Wade's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wade that time just ran away from the pack. Tremendous speed.
And they pick up 2. And the Bulls lead by 20.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
The putback, it's good on the putback.
Well, and the wingspan of Gortat helps him big time on the glass. Great at using his height and length to corral rebounds.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Michael Carter-Williams checked in for the Bulls. And Morris throws it down.
Nice, unselfish passing there by Beal. He knows he can't do it all by himself.
to the left side wing. Mirotic sets the screen for Carter Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here's Beal. With one on the clock, and that one released in time, but no good. What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for the Bulls. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this.
And as we welcome you to halftime, veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them. But I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talked trash to me. They were too afraid of the consequences.
Okay, now that's a lie, because I talk trash to you all the time, and I haven't seen any consequences.
Oh, just wait till the next break, buddy boy. Been saving up.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Bulls.
They're just...
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Pass to Portis. It's tipped. Gortat with the rebound. Gortat's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Porter. And the shot goes in. Porter's got his first points of the game.
Oh, how about the handles there, creating some space for that shot.
And so the timeout by Fred Hoiberg here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So for the Bulls, Jimmy Buckley's checked in for Wade. Paul Zipser comes in for Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Rose in for Rajon Rondo. Here's Rose. He takes it in. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
All with it.
Well, he's doing a nice job, is Mirotic, working hard on defense. Love when he's locked in like that.
Here's Zipser. 3-pointers off the mark.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Wall against Rose. Wall a screen on Mirotic. Beal gets a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Beal's got 9.
We talk about guys with pure strokes. Beal's in that discussion.
Here's Rose. Oh! And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Tell you what, Rose can get flashy with the best of them.
Morris with a screen on Rose. Wall dishes to Gortat. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, and they'll be taking on the Trailblazers. Then on Thursday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah.
And for that game against Los Angeles, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
And Scott Brooks wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. For Chicago, Taj Gibson's checked in for Bobby Portis. McDermott comes in for Mirotic. And it's Wade in for Paul Zipser. Outside, Porter. Wade against Beal. Back to Porter. 6 on the shot clock. And again, Washington no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Wall a screen on Wade. Pass to Morris. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Doug McDermott.
You know, you make your free throws, and I think it helps your rhythm, too.
And Morris drops them both. Chicago leading by 19. Gibson with the screen on Wall. Here's Rose. In the corner, it's McDermott. Back to Rose. Driving inside. And there it is for him. Rose has got 22.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Outside, Beal. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Rose.
And the coaches want this from Beal. Play aggressive, force your way to the strike.
Both good from the line that time. And it's Rose with the ball for Chicago. Gibson with the screen on Wall. Rose takes it off the glass. Rose has got 10 points here in the second half.
You know, this is what Rose does best to me, guys. A scorer who attacks on offense with unbridled ferocity.
Wall, that's good.
High percentage if you can find a window. Great job.
Chicago leading by 19 points. Gibson with the screen on Wall. Rose passes to Gibson. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And the foul on Rose. That will be foul number 5 on him.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
Porter with it. Butler covering. Porter kicks to Beal. Back to Porter. Pocket 6. Outside for Beal. Shot, high post, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Beal's got 13.
Beal is always a scoring threat.
Throw down the sledgehammer!
No, he didn't. No, he didn't do that.
Save that one. Boys, I'm going to want to see that a few times.
Oh, me too, right? Jaws on the ground all over this building.
I wonder how long he's worked on that. First, you got to think it up. Then, you got to bring it to reality.
Here's Wall. Rebound by Rose.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Wade misses. Wizards trail by 21. Outside, Beal. Here's Wall. Takes it inside. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
This is John Wall at his absolute best. In attack mode. Going right to the rack.
And the officials have called the illegal screen right there. These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. Doug McDermott 4th.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Mahinmi's checked in for Gortat. Smith comes in for Morris. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Porter. Rajon Rondo is checked in for Derrick Rose.
And the explosiveness Wall brings to the point guard position is special. This guy is a major threat when healthy. Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And Mahinmi with the stuff.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Chicago leading by 17. Rondo finds Butler. Now McDermott covered by Oubre. Here's Wade. Drives to the hoop. Rebound by the Wizards. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
McDermott sets a screen. Wade drives in. That one good for 2. Wade's got 4 this quarter.
And the ball handling of Wade, outstanding work, getting crafty with it and converting because of that creativity.
Mahinmi with the screen for Beal to the paint. And it's Mahinmi finishing it off.
Well, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
Gibson the screen. And it's Rondo penetrating. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Even though he thinks pass first and pass second, if you give Rondo the green light, he can fill it up all day.
Outside Beal. From past the arc. The rebound by Gibson. Chicago leading by 17. Butler attacking. That one goes in. Butler's got 8 points.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
And just so sure of himself, like he just knew that was going in.
Rondo passes to Butler. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. 10 points for him.
Look, he's not the bulkiest guy in terms of his frame, but Butler is really fearless and plays with great confidence and toughness, and it's hard to stop him because of that.
Here's Beal. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
In the corner, Gibson with it. Here's the foul. It's on Mahinmi. That's his first foul. Bird, he's checked in for the Wizards. Wizards on D. Down by 15. Here's Rondo. Outside for Carter Williams. Just 5 on the clock. And good that time.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Wall's shot is off.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Craig, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old. Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Now here's Rondo. Burke covering. Rondo dishes to Gibson. Gibson with the screen on Wall. With the drive, and Carter Williams slams it in.
Carter Williams looks like he's floating out there, but has that deceptive first step.
Now here's Burke. He's tightly guarded. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Wall's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Oubre with the steal. Oh, and here comes Oubre all alone.
Those fast break points are key. They come easier than scoring against the set defense.
Gibson setting the pick for Carter Williams. And it's Gibson, that time on the assist from Carter Williams. And the Bulls lead by 16. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Washington Wizards. And Scott Brooks wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Mirotic is checked in for Chicago. Bobby Portis comes in for Doug McDermott. The Wizards also changing it up. Smith comes in for Burke. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Burke. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Drills it from outside.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Rondo kicks to Portis. Mirotic sets the screen for Portis. The shot from the low post is good.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Ball against Rondo. Here's Beal. Oubre outside. Outside Wall. Beal from long range. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Beal's got 6 in the quarter.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Portis drives in. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Outside Beal. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Rondo passes to Zipser. Missed inside. Wizards trail by 14. Pass to Wall. Out to Smith. Takes a 3. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And here is Carter Williams. Six to shoot. Pass to Zipser. Over Smith. And that one's good. Zipser. Wizards have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting by Mahimi. The rebound by Zipser. The Bulls leading by 13. Rondo looking around. Now Portis. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Washington making some changes. Hortats checked in for Mahimi. Markieff Morris comes in for Jason Smith. And Porter subbed in for Kelly Oubre. Wizards trail by 13. And Scott Brooks wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I was able to listen in on what Scott Brooks had to say to his team. Now, Coach really laid into them. He said, we're too loose. We're going to tighten it up. These turnovers are going to cost us if we keep giving the ball away. We're better than this. Guys.
Thank you, David. Portis, a screen on Wall. It's Portis. Oh, and he cannot get the layup.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
But they're still in this one, fellas. Can they pump it up a notch here in the clutch?
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And that one falls from Mirotic.
Mirotic's game, guys, is tailor-made for today's NBA. He's a sharp-shooting big man who really helps his team space the floor.
Wizards trail by 10. Porter. Layup, no good. 1:57 left to play here in the fourth. Beal pulls it down. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Washington Wizards. Here's Morris. 5 to shoot.
Such a great score. Defense overreacts on Beal there.
It's the first that brings them within single digits. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Portis in the post, covered by Morris.
And Carter Williams is a long, tall guard. Really uses his body well to earn those calls.
So the first of 3 is good, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
Michael Carter.
Good on the second free throw.
Taking 3 shots.
And he makes all 3. Here's Wall. Beal outside. Lets loose a 3. Can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 12.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Chicago.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Rose.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Chicago calls timeout. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Butler outside. It's stolen by Wall.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Assisted by Bradley Beal.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Trying again. Butler outside. Another shot. That one is off. So the Bulls win it. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Derrick Rose.
A lot of boldness in they post, but I see no mentions. God grant them serenity to accept things they can't change. Courage to change the things they can, and wisdom to know the difference. But we slow. Throw your rocks, the entire house. We're not concerned with all that folklore you lie about. All that tongue gon' lead to cold sores inside your mouth. But we slow. Throw your rocks, the entire house. We're not concerned with all that folklore you lie about. All that tongue gon' lead to cold sores inside your mouth.
People think ain't real, wasn't paying attention. I was on the jukebox playing selections, tending to several investments. Lying, I was trying to stretch it. Uncle Fester, she a good teacher. Lessons, keep her melting. Salad with pepperoni, ain't eating healthy. Cheaper sections, always got you get with seconds. Medieval legends, peep the peasants. I ain't paying interest on my fee collections. Fill up my box like a coin slot, making sure my points drop. Ain't no bumping pump rock. I'm at the fun spot, you at the bus stop. Keep the truck locked, price of what the cost.
But we slow. Throw your rocks, the entire house. We're not concerned with all that folklore you lie about. All that tongue gon' lead to cold sores inside your mouth. But we slow. Throw your rocks, the entire house. We're not concerned with all that folklore you lie about. All that tongue gon' lead to cold sores inside your mouth. But we slow. Throw your rocks, the entire house. We're not concerned with all that folklore you lie about. All that tongue gon' lead to cold sores inside your mouth. If you don't shut your mouth.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Portland Trailblazers in this one as they go up, working through the early stages of the season. Greg, how long does it take for teams to establish rotation?
Kevin, some teams know day one how they're going to look, but for a lot of teams that made roster changes, maybe coaching changes, it could literally take half the season to figure it out.
To the inside, and it's Ezeli with the jam.
Yeah, nice roll there by Ezeli, showing good comfort and awareness there on that play.
Rose goes in. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
Puts the D in a tough spot. When you have a point guard.
You can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Driving the lane, Rose gets the bucket.
But, you know, if you're the defense, that's all you can do. Rose is just a force on the offensive end.
Stolen by Rose. Ahead. Pass to Zipser. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And stolen by Lillard. And he banks in the layup. Lillard's got 5.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Mirotic, a screen on Lillard. Rose attacking.
Boy, this is peak Rose at his best. An attacking, slashing guard who breaks down the defense easily.
For Portland, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Outside for Mirotic. Outside Butler. It's stolen by Aminu. The slam dunk by Aminu.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
Shooting with great confidence, Butler fires immediately off the catch.
And it's Ezeli with the jam.
Thunderous jam. Wow.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And Rose throws it down hard.
Tell you what, Rose can get flashy with the best of them.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. It's a 3-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Blazers.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
And the Bulls making a change here. Rondo's checked in. Mirotic the screen. Here's Portis. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. To the middle. Here's Ezeli, and it's Ezeli with the jam.
Known for his scoring. There, Lillard with a fantastic pass in that screen and roll.
Bulls trail by 8. And here's Rondo. His last outing, 16 points for him. And Al-Farouq Aminu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Mirotic, a screen on Aminu. Here's Butler. Umley with the block.
And when it comes to rim protection, that's picture perfect. And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
McCollum kicks to Plumlee. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Chicago. Solid start to the season so far, sitting in 6th place.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Gibson comes in for Portis, and Dwayne Wade subbed in for Paul Zipser.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Evan Turner, he's checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be a Mason Plumlee.
And Butler just excellent at finding ways to get to the stripe, especially when he's near the basket.
Ed Davis is checked in for Portland.
Coaches love to see guys get to the line, drawing fouls. It shows he's playing the game with some aggression and passion, too.
And that one's good, Lillard.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Rondo kicks to Butler. Wade outside. Back to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Ezeli. Turner with it. Butler covering. Pass to Lillard. Rondo with the steal. Butler from outside. Score the basket, his 3rd after 5 shots.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
McCollum against Wade. Davis sets a screen. Here's McCollum. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Mirotic finds Rondo. Wade left side. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
Operating from mid-range. That's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
And the basket by McCollum.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Rondo can't get it to go. Trailblazers leading by 6.
Mira, ha hecho mala mía, te voy a comprar un Gare.
Dale, si te dije que viniera, dale. Estoy aquí afuera.
Pues dale, voy ahora, te voy ahora, dale.
¿Una cervecita por ahí? ¿No?
Claro que sí, te la llevo ahora.
Ese.
Yo. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa, Mira, Ricky.
Dale comida a la nena.
Cabrón, edité la canción, las canciones.
¿Cuál es ese, man?
La
Ese que está ahí.
de nosotros.
Dámelo.
Ya.
Mira. ¿Ah?
De aquí para allá escucharla.
Tú no tienes... tú no tienes la bocina, ¿verdad? Tú no puedes hacer ruido. Déjame ver si la puedo poner aquí, pero...
Estoy jugando con Mikey. ¿No te pegué?
Ricky,
¿Qué?
¿cómo yo sé lo que puedo vender y lo que no?
Ok, ¿estás en el inventario?
Sí, pero espérate. No, ponle pie a la nena. Toma. ¿Por qué te vas a encojonar? Si no, toma. ¿Qué tú vas a hacer?
Lillard from outside. The rebound by Gibson.
Mira, ya nada. Toma. Ay. Y Mikey se fue.
No, está ahí. Me va a decir que hable con él por allá.
Esta fue la... ¿Estás vendiendo?
Voy. Ahora. Esto, ok. Párate aquí. ¿Ves que te dice can be recycled into crafting materials? Eso tú le das recycle. Que te dan parte. Porque eso como tal no sirve para nada. Eso sirve para darle
Pues
recycle.
si lo vendo más aquí.
Bueno, si lo quieres vender, lo puedes vender, pero te puede dar más. Ve aquí. Ve aquí. A esta pieza. No. Ve. Esta pieza se usa para craftear temples, volcanos, estas son pistolas. La volcano esta, es la que yo me robé ahora. Pero si le das recycle a esto, te da más piezas de estas.
Ok.
Entiendo lo que te quiero decir. Entonces, hay cosas, mira, ¿ves? Tú le das recycle. Dale.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only two meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Mira, mi hija coopera, no. Le pongo la toalla y ella se la quita. Ya, espérate. ¿Qué? Es que está llorando porque quiere, porque le quité para limpiarla.
Chicago making some changes. McDermott's checked in for Harrison. Paul Zipser comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Derrick Rose is
Me lambona.
John Rondo.
¿El qué?
Here's Shakes. He's covered by Rose.
Fucking bitch.
Now here's Turner.
Me creería que la están matando.
Game for him and that loss to Denver. Fox. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Rose attacking, and it's good for 2. Rose has got 10.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Outside Turner.
Esto también. Los que tienen las cosas que tienen tuerca es para recycle.
No. Las cosas que tienen tuerca son identificadas como piezas.
Ajá.
¿Cómo estaba hablando de ese juego?
Es bufeo.
Ya lo Gaby le vertó y la tienes con una culata en oro, cabrón.
Hey.
Duro. Ok, pues mira, eso de las tuercas significa que es como una pieza, no significa nada. Pero lo que tienes que estar pendiente es a esto que te digo.
A lo que dice.
A ver, ya tú sabes.
Entonces esto lo recycle también.
Recycle o vender una de las todas que tú quieras. Mira, ahí te da, y a esto es bueno, mira. Porque eso es otra pieza para pistolas, para tú craftear las pistolas cuando tengas las mesas en otro nivel. Esas cosas tú las vas guardando, porque al final las vas a necesitar para craftear las pistolas en violeta, las pistolas en oro.
Todas estas dos cosas pues las dejo ya como están.
Ajá, exacto, esas dejas así, eso tú no puedes hacer más nada con ella que reciclarla, y pero te dan el componente más mierda.
Sí.
Entonces, las que salgan como en vez de la tuerca, van a haber unas cosas a veces cuando las lutes que te van a salir con un diamante. Eso es para vender.
Eso es para vender, ya.
Eso es para vender, exacto.
Te gustó llorar de fuego, cabrón.
Todo que te da. Te da 2 slots, te da 3 pocket y un opening slot. Así que eso es como que vas a poner lo que quieras ahí.
Ya.
Cabrón, una bola de chocoma.
Ahora cuando tú desmontas el robot ese de 4 patas, ¿qué eso te da?
Eso te da piezas más cabronas. De eso, ellos tienen loot que solamente solamente lo tienen ellos.
Pero hay como 3, ¿verdad? Uno mediano, uno chiquito y uno grande.
Hay uno mediano y uno grande, pero hay otros que son más gigantes que todavía no han llegado, que vienen para los próximos updates.
Y ahí no hay Battle Pass.
No hay un Battle Pass, pero hay como no es un Battle Pass como que oficial, pero es un Battle Pass que según tú vas jugando tú te vas ganando como unos coins amarillitos.
Dile a Mikey que prende el Discord para poder hablar con él.
Dame cambiarme para allá.
O préndelo y invítanos.
Espérate, vamos a decir.
Bulls trail by 4. Here's Rose. Kicks it out to Gibson. Rose against McCollum. And finished off by Rose.
Well, decision making is something Rose is really good at. Excellent.
Tiene que haber de una manera que yo pueda prender la pantalla para que se hagan ustedes.
Outside Turner.
Oh, ya yo sé cómo.
Shot from 12. Jump shot is good that time. Turner's got his first 2 points of the night.
Getting all the space he needs with the pick and roll.
Here's Rose, and Rose throws it down hard.
A flash of that athleticism yet again. It's clear Rose enjoys getting up and punching it down.
Cabrón, deja que escuche el tema, cabrón.
You know, Greg, it feels like every year we're seeing new three-point records. Why is that?
We've had a rise in analytic-driven front offices, and the numbers have told them for years teams should take more threes, less mid-range jumpers, so teams are being built to fire threes.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Pollard comes in for Fox.
Ya bien mañana, Gaby.
Rose gets the bucket.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Back to Lillard. And that one falls coming off of Davis's speed. Lillard's got 10 points in the game.
Hey, Lillard's not the biggest guy on the floor, but I tell you what, he plays with great passion. He can do work inside.
Voy a empezar un disco y mira a ver si te sale.
Sí, me va a salir el palito.
Sí, no, yo sé, pero hay un canal que tengo aquí que dice 2K.
Oh, ya.
Déjame ver, mira, pendiente.
All around the people around me. Ah, pero Gaby. Ah, porque voy a tener que salirme de aquí, espérate. All people around me. Got me there for ¿Qué? Ey, yo no, ¿por qué esta gente, por qué tú que haces esto? Ay, cabrón.
Mira, Eo.
Yo. Es que no me salen los nombres, como que me salen los paris viejos.
No, pero por eso, porque espérate, cuando te metes al de esto de Discord, te sale uno que dice RRR2K Only.
Ya te digo ahora, espérate. Es que tengo que salirme de aquí. Esto se está tornando.
¿Tú escuchaste eso?
Esto se está tornando. Déjame salir. ¿RR qué?
Cuando vas a Discord en el Play, te sale uno de los tantos canales que tienes. Te sale uno que dice 2K Only, RR2K Only.
Te digo ahora, déjame salir a entrar otra vez. Es que aquí no puedo hacerlo así.
No.
Ah, yo creo que está invitando al que no es. Yo creo que está invitando al que no es.
A palito.
Tú dices que no me sale.
Ok, dale al botón del medio del Play.
Ok.
Ok, y ve al Game Base. Donde como tú vas a buscar los panas, te sale el party, los mensajes.
Ok,
Ve al logo de Discord.
Sí,
Okay, al logo de Discord.
no me aparece.
Ahí ¿pero qué te sale ahí? Te sale como que tienes que linkear la cuenta.
¿Cómo así?
Tienes que linkear la cuenta y ya tu cuenta está puesta. Te sale que está puesta arriba.
Sí, ya yo estoy.
Chustro Gaming, ¿tú estás en Chustro Gaming?
Sí. No, yo tengo a
no.
Chustro Gaming y a mucha gente. Tengo mucha
No,
gente
no,
aquí.
no, pero ahí en los primeros que te salen, los primeros canales que te salen.
Palito, el Casperino, Chustro Gaming.
Dale al de Chustro Gaming.
No, ahí no. El de Casperino mejor.
Es que el de Casperino yo no lo tengo. Tú tienes L
Capestrano.
gatillo core. Tú tienes L gatillo core.
No, pues no puede entrar el de Palito.
No, es que no me sale. Da, hombre, voy a hacer
Al
algo.
uno nuevo, a uno. Oh, espérate. RR, sí, mira.
RR 2K.
RR, ese es de Michael.
2K only, sí, ahí está Mikey. El que dice RR 2K only.
Ahí, pero me dice Star Boy Chat.
Sí, métete ahí.
Soy el único. Pero aquí estoy yo solo. No. Oh, ya veo todo esto. Ok. ¿Tú qué? Va a ser. No, así no es.
But you really have to be careful.
A ver, ¿yo te invité o tú me invitaste? Y yo entré donde tú me invitaste. ¿Y como yo te estoy llamando, cabrón? Sí, ¿y dónde yo tengo que entrar?
¿Por dónde tú me estás hablando? ¿Por el PlayStation?
Sí.
Ok, pues a ver si aquí me dejan añadir más gente.
Y por eso se supone que yo entre a donde tú estás. Eso es lo que yo digo, entonces lo único que me sale es para invitarte.
Mira a ver si te sale ahora que yo te estoy invitando.
A ver.
Te invita ahora, ¿te salió?
A ver, espérate, porque tengo que, entonces, espérate. Ay, ¿por qué PlayStation es tan complicado? Yo quiero un fucking Xbox ya, cabrón. No me sale, sale que ya estoy ya contigo. Yo sí, déjame darle para atrás, a ver. A ver. No me.
Sale que yo puedo añadir gente aquí.
Chequear, a ver.
Pero déjame ver si los puedo invitar.
¿Y por qué yo no puedo invitar a nadie? Mira esto. This is fucking crazy.
Aquí está diciendo que te tienes que meter por el TLF, ¿qué es eso?
What the fuck, por el teléfono.
No, para eso estamos tú y aquí. Espérate.
Por eso que aquí es donde único que yo, qué sé yo.